Act on it. All right. So let me have someone else again that will talk to us. Mommy Scholar. Among the four steps, okay, which one resonates with you most? Mommy Scholar, which one resonates
good morning,
with you
sir.
most? Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay. It's writing it down.
Wow.
And in a very simplified form, so that I will always, it goes down into my, into my mind, what I've written, and also taking out, trying to do, follow it, on daily basis. That is reading it, reviewing it, and be following it, so that by taking action on them. That's the area that touched me most.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, right? You can see how this is really, really getting to us. I don't believe in just running through trainings and not having results. I really want us to dwell on this, and I want us to really take action on this. Okay, and I'm going to lead us on this part of writing down. See, this year, the upper year, the next year, 2023, I want it to be a year of intentionality for us. I want us to be very intentional with and conscious of everything we are doing. People live their life unconsciously. That's the truth. People trail through life unconsciously. They allow life to happen to them. They don't live life based on their dictates. It's just like when I started in my office, I noticed something. That was in 2019. I was working with some leaders. I will come to the office. They will bash into my office. They will just come with too many problems. Oh, they're leading this team having a problem. This one happened. A time came where it was as if I don't have a direction anymore. Why? I was trying to attend to every matter. You must have a direction. In as much as life will be throwing to you its own events, its own things, but you must have a greater control. And control starts with awareness. Control starts with that. That's what people don't know. When we talk about is to be aware. Someone says, I'm so busy, I'm so tired, I'm overworking. Are you really aware of the things that is making you tired? Are you aware? And I can tell people, and I always tell people, tiredness is not really a function of activities, but it's a function of unproductive activities. Let me give you an example. There are some people that if I spend time with them talking, I feel so tired, fagged out. Mr. Toby, why are you not on video? I feel so tired and fagged out. It's so tiring. Do you know why? Do you know why? The discussion, the time spent with those people, very unproductive. There are people that even if you're hungry and you are with them, trust me, you won't even know that time is passing. There are people you are with, time is passing. You won't even know that time is counting. How many of you agree with me? Let me see wave your hand. If you agree, let me see wave your hand. So you find out that the root of frustration is actually unproductivity. So when you become conscious of the unproductive activities, it puts you in a better place to change. It starts with consciousness. There are things that are taking away our time. I'm telling you, so I don't have time. You really have time, but there are things taking it away. I don't have strength. I don't have energy, but there are things taking it away. Become conscious of those things. That's it. Become a bit conscious. That's the starting point of change. So one of the things I'm going to be leading us doing by next year is to be conscious of how we use our time, to be conscious of what we do in our business. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to be on our faces. It will not be a time and a year of assumptions. I want to eliminate any form of assumption from us and position us to live an intentional life by being aware. You must be aware of what's happening in your environment, what's happening in your individual life, what's happening in your business. You must be aware. Yes. All right, Madam Funke, over to you. Among the 4 steps, which one resonates with you most? Quickly.
writing down the vision.
Wow. Writing it
In
down.
a very simple, very, very simple to understand language.
Can I ask you a question?
And going back to it.
Can I ask you a question?
Hello, are you hearing?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please.
I want to ask
you.
Would you be sincere and open enough to us?
Okay.
When was the last time you were very simple and detailed and clear cut? You wrote down for the year and you pursued it absolutely. When was the last time you did that?
Wow, it's been a while. It's been a while, but after yesterday's, yesterday came as a kind of reminder that I used to do it before, but it's been a while that I really did it. I mean, going back and reviewing what I have penned down. But with yesterday's training or participation in the millionaires class, I was able to revisit these things again, penning down what I want to do, making plain the vision, you know, like that, and reviewing it and working towards achieving them. So it was a great time yesterday for me.
Beautiful. Now I want us to note this, because by maybe by next week I will start off training us on how to set goals properly. Okay, how to write your vision and then set goals properly, because we are entering December period. Everybody will be, it's a time of jubilation, you know, people will be eating, drinking. I want you to come out stronger. A lot of people come out in January tired, they come out in January fagged down, they come out in January drained. They come out in January, no fire in them. Everything is just too dull. It's as if some persons, before they get themselves, is already March, April. First quarter of the year is gone. What I want to do for us is this. I want to put us in a place where when we are coming into January, we are coming out knowing exactly what we need to do with the right mental asset, with the right mentality of the mind, with the right strategy, and then we are internally prepared for the battle. And I always tell people the life we live is like fight for the territory. When you don't fight for your territory, for what you don't want will automatically take over you. If you don't fight for what you don't want will become the norm in your life. It's as simple as that. It's as simple. You don't fight for your visions, you don't have a goal. What you don't want is what you will have. And if you can be sincere, those of you that have not, you've not been very clear. Are you getting me? Some of us, it could be when we are in school. The only thing in your head, I want to graduate. It happened to me. I want to graduate. And you poured up everything. Maybe you were having some carryovers. Your mind was just there. I don't want to have an extra year. I want to clear my carryover. And guess what will happen? You will clear them off. It happened to me. And then after that, guess what? Some students, they won't get themselves again till 2 years, 3 years, when life starts hitting them left, right, and center. By next week, I'm going to start taking us on a journey. How to write our visions. Develop a very strong vision for your life. What is the major driving force of your life? It's very, very important. If you don't have all this, it will affect your effectiveness in building your business. That's the reason when these things are not clear, you don't know your why. That's the reason why you can complain. That is the reason why you can whine. Yes, it's because we don't know our whys. Where there is no revelation, people cast off restraint. You know what that means? Where there is no revelation means when there is no vision, when there is no clear cut how your life should move, the things you want to accomplish in your business. Do you know what's going to happen? You're going to cast off what? Restraint. What does it mean to cast off restraint? Anything comes, anything goes. I always share with us a story. How when I graduated from university, I started up my business and I ran into a debt of 1.35. I shared that story long time ago. And I was given a job in a bank and I was to be paid 120,000 naira for the job. Then I was quite crazy about ICT. I was into network administrations. I know how to configure routers and all those wireless communication, whatever. I know how to do them, So that was what I expected to be doing in the bank. And I was given, marketing work. I said, I'm going to do it. Everybody around me said, "Guy, you are proud." I said, no problem. But let me tell you what happened to me. I made up my mind that I'm going to make more money that they can, as in everybody around me will be shut down. 18 months after, I paid off that 1.35 million naira with over 2 million naira in my bank account. That was at the age of 23, looking for the property to buy. That was the first time I bought my first property. What do you think that made me not to take that offer? I know what I wanted. I ended up setting up one of the best ICT training firms in my state, in Anambra State then. Expanded into so many cities. Listen, when you are not clear of what you want, you pick up anything. Anything is okay with you. Anything is okay. So having an organized life starts with knowing exactly what you want. No, my mentor was speaking with me. That was on was it on Saturday? No, it was on Thursday, because I delivered a lecture on Thursday. So he called on me and he was just shaking his head. He said, "No, so do you know the power? Do you know the secret to saying no?" I was like, He said, "No, so vision. When you don't have a clear cut of what you want, you can't say no easily. Trust me. And when you can't say no to certain things, you are in trouble. You are in very big trouble. So by next week, I will lead you up. I will lead you through into how, thank God we have wonderful books that can help us. Those of you that can get the books, I will recommend to you books you will read during this Christmas period. But as a gift yourself with that book. Buy the book. I will give you a list of books you buy. Just focus on just one of them. I will recommend the one. I will check the one that has most of the things I want to talk about, and I'll give it to us. About visions, about purpose. Gift yourself. People don't know what it means to build their own lives. You think building your life is about building a business. Building a life is more than just a business. It's more than just a business. It is the kind of life you want to build that will even determine the kind of business you even do. People think that just running around and making some money is what makes a life. By the time that thing you are running around to do, the job is taken away from you. You find that even the money is not there. The money you think you have is not even there. How do you develop a strong vision for your life? Powerful dreams, visions. Then you now bring it down to goal setting. Goal is simple. It's just a dream with a deadline and with some specifications. That's just it. A dream is something ambiguous. Are you getting me? Things you want to accomplish, they are dreams. Vision. Let me tell you what happens to vision. Vision is about the ability to see it with your inner eye. You must see yourself. You want to see yourself as the best recruiter. You want to see yourself as a top leader. Do you know what I normally do? Let me tell you what is vision. I envision myself being on the world stage. I saw myself being in Philippine stage, receiving an award. I saw it first before I did what I received. That's called a vision. And I started taking steps. Anything you call a vision that doesn't cause you to move is not a vision. Vision is about being there. You must learn to spend time with yourself in a solitary place. Spend time with yourself. And the best time to do that is when people are jubilating. You know, my mentor taught me, saying also, always learn to do the opposite of what the crowd is doing. When the crowd is cheering out, everybody's eating, drinking, smoking, doing this one, that's a time to calm down. Do the opposite. Don't ever follow the crowd. When they are spending money, they want to buy the best of the shoes, you know what I mean? The best of the cars. No, so that's not the time to buy the cars. That's the time to calm down. Things are even the price of things are inflated at that time. Inflation is meant for fools. Inflating of price is meant for fools. They are coming, they are rushing. That's a time to calm down. That's a time not to spend. That's a time to be a bit conservative. Don't join the crowd. Talking about your vision, if it doesn't cause you to move and act, it's not yet a vision. What about dream? Dream is ambiguous. What about goals? Goals actually has to do with dates and time. I want to be this. By this time of the year, I want to be this. This is the level of professionalism I want to be in this area of my life. This is the level I want to be. And you start working towards it. It's putting deadlines. Now, there are strategies and there are things you need, tools you need to be able to develop, information you need to be able to develop a strong vision for your life. And then secondly, to be able to write a viable goal. I'm going to be leading you through. By God's special grace, I've been taught by one of the best of the best. Trust me, when it comes to things like this. These are things that made me and still making me to date. I'll be spending a lot of time with my mentor. I told him, sir, I'm going to spend a lot of time with you this December. I will spend a lot of my time with you. Why? Because I have found out that the things I want to do, the foundations I have for the life, for the future I want to create. I have 3 years to create a life. I have 3 years. I'm 37 now. There's a life I told myself I'm going to create in my 40. And I have 3 years to do that. It's like trying to achieve in 3 years what should take you about 7 years to achieve. Is it possible? Very, very possible. But there is something that must happen. The foundations must be shaken. The foundations must be rebuilt. They must be revisited. The core values and the things that drive me must be strengthened for me to be able to do that. I told him I'm going to be spending a lot of time with you. I want to receive from you. I want to spend more of my time with you. I want to spend more of my time with myself and with my mentors and with the people that will inspire me. What are you saying about yourself this season? Or are you planning to go and sleep? Are you planning to go and just drink and eat? Some people say must it be about work? It is not work. This is true rest. True rest means to work on your personality. That's not even, no. That's true. That is what it's supposed to be. Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, am I okay? In the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, where do I want to be? What do I have right now available? What skills do I need to develop to give me the life I want? What attitudes do I have? Characters or habits do I have that I need to deal with? I was speaking with someone, and then the person was sharing with me a lot of things she's doing, and I was so fascinated. That's what I'm talking about. People being conscious. And the person was telling me, oh, Mr. Noni, this is what I've been able to do. This is what I've been able to do. This is what I've been able to do. She was talking to me about, I was so happy. You know why? That is how true change happens. When people become conscious of some things. Oh, I'm not too good on this one. I want to get here. We say, Mr. Noni, if you see me in this one now, this one is good. Now I'm good here now. Oh, Mr. Noni, this one I'm good here now. And the one that interests me the most is that the person saying, Mr. Noni, I'm going now back to start reading. I want to start reading regularly. This was not people motivating me. Personally, I want to be reading. When I was listening to that, I was like, wow, this is good. That's what it means to live an intentional life, being organized. Pressures of life, work will try to shake you. But if you are always in a place where you have your life planned, no matter the shaking, you always have a plan you fall back to. But some people don't have they don't have anything at all they fall back to because they don't have a life at all. I was so happy, hearing that. Well, I'm taking care of this one now. I'm taking care of this one now. That's what it means to live an intentional life. Dealing with those habits. A lot of people think that people is our problem. People is not our problem. We are only but our own problems. Look at what we are dealing with right now. Look at what we're dealing with. Now, the question is this: how many of us, by the time we get started with this, because I'm going to lead us well, getting our vision books for next year. In fact, that conference, I'm going to design it. Anyone that will be in that conference must have his vision book for next year. You go and buy 2023 diary. That is your entry pass. That's your entry, whatever in that class. You will go and get a small diary, 2023. I will try as much as I can to, have some top people that can be there with us, for that meeting, for those trainings. And it will be on 20-something. No, this is not before now. No, it will be 20-something. I'll have that conference. And I'm going to be really be, asking some of my top leaders, some of them in US, and then some of them in Nigeria, to be on with me for that program. Yes. Some people from US, from Philippines, from some Uganda. At least I'm very sure some people in US, South Africa, Nigeria, that will be with me. The one in South Africa will be in Nigeria by then. I'm going to call on them. They will join me in that program. And that program is for serious-minded people that want to conquer 2023 and the rest of their life. People that want to enter into the new era of their lives. So get ready for that program. It will be 20-something. Come on. I'm not doing it before anything 20. No, I'm not. It's a program for serious-minded people. I want you to take home the things you're learning here, and start applying your heart to it. One of the things I do to myself is to be sincere with my life. I'm very, very sincere. If I should be very sincere enough, the last time I did a detailed work, my heart applied to it. It will shock you if I tell you, was in 2010. 2010 was what launched me into 2017. What I wrote and what I envisaged in 2010, 2011 was my realization in 2016, 17, 18. People don't know that. People didn't know that. This one is not about being a leader. You can be a leader and be drowning. You can be answering leader. They put you on stage. You are teaching all the time, but you are drowning. In your personal life, you are drowning. So I will lead us well. Teach you different areas you need to set goals. You don't need to set goals only on your economic lives. There are different area aspects of life, your physical life, your relationships. Okay, that's your emotional life, your economic life. Physical life has to do with your health. You must have a health plan. Yes, you must have a plan for your relationships. What quality of friends do I want to keep? How do I maintain good friendships? Yes, what boundaries do I need to set? Then you talk about your economic life. Are you getting me? Then you talk about your political life, your influence. How do I develop myself as a better leader, as a leader to live a life of influence? Because life and the things you want to accomplish is about influence. What organizations do I join to extend my influence? Then talk about spiritual. You must have a spiritual plan. Yes. How many days do I fast? I was telling one of my friends that, you know, so you may not know, but most times I fast on Fridays. The person was like, "Eh, really?" I said, because I won't say. Do you fast and pray? Do you even have time to fast for your plans, to pray for your plans? So I'm going to show us those different areas where you need to set goals. You make it plain that as you read it, you can run fast with it. God bless you, really good being here again for the Rdi Millionaire School. Don't wait for me to tell you to do your business. Use the script, invite, share videos. Don't wait for me to tell you that. Find out how to do it. Grow your business. Be intentional with your growth. God bless you. I love you so much. And do have a lovely and a wonderful day today. Tomorrow, I will not be the one anchoring the meeting because I'll be traveling. Someone else will do that. Love you. Bye-bye.